Just thought I'd do a video about Chantal, who has maybe made the most progress, maybe on total ever, percentage wise. I think so. I'm going to read her email out. So this was before we started working together, and this is not credits, this is having a look at methodologies that didn't work and methodologies that do work. This isn't to slag off things that were going on before. This is to look at what has worked and how to move forward. So, with the person she was with before, 102 kilo squat, 52 kilo bench, 105 kilo deadlift, 260 total. Over 8 weeks, it went up to 110 squat, 66 bench, and 115 total. 115 deadlift, which was a total of 291, which was 31 kilos on a 260 total in 8 weeks. And Chantal isn't a 105 kilo man. She is a 52. I mean, that's not really the truth, is it? But she's a 52. She beats 52 somehow, but she probably weighs a little more than that. So before, she wasn't doing RPE based training. She was given numbers to hit per session. She squat 3 times a week, competition, box, and high bar. This didn't change for 6 months. She had the same variations. She benched 4 days a week. The only variation was close grip. All rep ranges were extremely low, doubles or triples. Deadlift was twice a week, sumo and tempo sumo. Bearing in mind, she was a conventional puller and did not enjoy sumo. Failed every deadlift session for 3 months, no changing in programming. Would fail easy weights like 75. Programming remained the same for 5 months with only changes in weights prescribed and rep ranges. Would fail sessions quite regularly and had no mechanism to fix things in sessions, and would often bail out. Didn't work with heavier percentages. My heaviest squat in training would be 95 kilos, even though I felt I was capable of more. I was genuinely a little cloud of doom and gloom. So, now, kindly she's written me a review of how things are going, what she's been doing, more importantly. So, learning how an RPE squat doesn't equal an RPE 9 insta squat. And what she means by that is that she grinds like a motherfucker. I've never seen anyone, I don't think I've ever seen anyone as slow as her. Kit is pretty slow, yeah, but I think Chantal's even slower. It's very impressive, but that is a skill that she's really honed and got really good at figuring out what she can load on the bar. So, learning how to use RPE. Programming varies a lot. Main difference is that lift heavier percentages every week, which builds confidence. It's also made me aware of my slow squats and my normal squats, and that I can rep heavier percentages quite well. Squat variations addressing various weaknesses. The 110 she squatted came after a block of pin squats, which is the best form and speed she's ever executed. So, bench, grip moved out. So again, the other day I spoke about someone's grip moving in. It was Jenny's grip. Jenny moved her grip in, and she got PR. Chantal, other way, she went out, and over a period of time, worked that in. Quite frequently, if I think that I might want to change someone's grip or something, I will put it in as a supplemental exercise, and then phase it, potentially, if it works well, into a main movement. So, the grip was out, used handling heavier weights frequently. Deadlift, back to conventional, lifting heavier percentages again more frequently. If things are slow, when she fails now, it's because she's been greedy and not taking small wins. She feels a lot more accountable for her own training because I check in and don't allow her to go AWOL. Also previously, I was in a negative training loop and never got addressed, and it could snowball over times. So, the takeaway points are... a previous coach, no, I'm joking. The takeaway points are training heavier on the whole, being specific in the weak points, specific in addressing the weak points, and monitoring things on a closer basis. and I would say tailoring a program to your specific personality types. I'd say that pretty much covers the things that happened with Chantal and the movements that she was doing. It was to address specific weak points and generally handle heavier weights, and that worked extremely well. And 31 kilos in 8 weeks. That's incredible. Unfortunately, she broke her foot, but she's on the mend and things are on the up. Hopefully, again soon. Squat seems to be creeping back up there. A few little injuries, arms and legs falling off, and so on. But anyway, the point is specific work addressing weak points, heavier on the whole training that is monitored carefully has been the key. And doing something she enjoys, not doing sumo. If you love sumo, fucking do sumo. But she doesn't love doing sumo, so she doesn't do sumo anymore. So yeah, those were the sort of the brief changes. Again, we worked on widening the grip on the bench, but a couple of people have taken the grip in and seen positive results. Ken and Jenny have both done this. So it's being specific about picking a weak point, and just sort of working on addressing that more than anything, and rather than just sort of like just this kind of building, which can be useful, but a lot of times people are quite deluded with this big base they've been building. Trust me, I'm building a massive base. This base is buttery biscuit base. Like, it's not quite true. You can do that, but I can't help but feel there needs to be some more accountability there by doing some heavier stuff every now and again. With Chantal, I think, pretty sure it was like the first real complete more conjugate style approach that I sort of rolled out. She had straight up like twice a session singles back off sets, and then multiple supplemental sets to work on weak points, quads, shoulder strength and hamstrings. So yeah, and it worked extremely well. I think we cycled initially maybe we had an 8 in there, then 7s and 6s, and then it was some 5s. And I think we got down to triples. Yeah, I remember there being some massive tripling old maxes and stuff like that on back off sets. It was crazy. So that worked extremely well. So yeah, that was what she did, and that is what we worked on together. And she 31 kilos in 8 weeks. It's not, on a good total. Like, this isn't like first day in the gym. She's already got a double bodyweight squat. She's already got a good, a bodyweight bench. This isn't first day in the gym. This is amazing progress done by working specifically, so lifting heavier, working on the weak points, and enjoying training, being diligent and going in and doing all the work. And I know Chantal's been struggling recently has got a bit of a negative feedback loop with injuries, and I know how that works, and that isn't good for training, and things start to go wrong, go backwards very quickly when that happens. So obviously we're trying to work on getting back in that positive feedback loop as quickly as possible, so getting those injuries nursed up and getting back on a sort of good path. But I just wanted to share some of the maddest progress I've ever seen. I mean, percentage-wise, it's ridiculous in such a short amount of time. Tripling maxes after sort of 6 weeks or something like that. But yeah, so I don't know if you can draw anything away from that for your own training, and things that you could work upon, or things you want to talk to me about. But again, it worked extremely well for her, and when the foot, the hip, the arm, when all these little niggles sort themselves out, I'm very excited to see what she can put up. But just thought I'd share just mad progress and sort of the training strategies implemented to get there. And the big contrast, didn't PR for what, 18 months? Training didn't change for 5 months. Didn't PR for 18 months. 31 kilos, 8 weeks. You know, and what was one of the comments? Wouldn't even go above 95 on squat. So training sub 90% most of the time. So anyway, make of that what you will. Let me know if you have any more questions.